Your crazy queen, the resilient queen. She's here in the light, in the dark. She tried to go to her bed, but she was busy working on some projects. So now she finally finished. So now she is up. She's ready to talk to you guys. So good night to all the resilient queens, to all the kings. Good night, good night, good night, good night, fam. How are you guys doing? Your queen is live. She likes to go to her bed late. I'm just kidding. I was doing some work. I was doing some work and I decided to say, let me come on here and just have a little chit chat for a little bit. So good night. Your girl is here, resilient queen. I just finished doing some project, but then I have to wait. I sent off some things and then I have to wait. So I just closed my laptop down. So good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Your girl is in our what they call it, crop top. Yeah, she's in our crop top tonight. So hope everybody's doing good. Good night. Your girl is doing good. I know it's very late at night, but your girl gonna show up. You know she's gonna show up. You know. So that's why I'm here. Everybody gone to bed. My babies are off to bed. I talked with my mom earlier. So everybody's okay. They went to bed. And I am up. As I said, I don't much I'm finished. Get off the computer. Because I'm telling you guys, I'm serious. I am getting everything that I need to get done, you know, done. You see what I'm saying? And then now I gotta get up early tomorrow. I already have my alarm set. I don't take my alarm off. I have it. I make sure it's set. I'm wondering if I should move my laptop. So I make sure it is set up, family, so that your girl can have a consistent thing going. Fuga, you say, "What's up? I am here. I'm doing good. How are you?" Just a late night chit chat. That's all it is. How you doing? I want to ask you guys a few questions, but I don't know if I should ask you them in the night like oh it's so late, but maybe I just ask you tomorrow or so. I don't know. Fuga say good, good. I'm doing good myself. I'm doing as I say I was doing some things on the computer. I just literally closed the computer down, family, and I have to wait on some stuff. So David Sian, greetings, greetings to you, David Sian, and Blue He. He say your fire alarm needs batteries. I told these people long time ago. I even remind them recently. Galaxy boy, how are you? Greetings. Sometimes you guys don't even understand what resilient queen have to face it. But I'm keep going, family. I keep going. So thank you all for your support, because this will make me keep going, so that one day I don't have to hear this. Because it's been a while now. It's been a long while, and a few of my subscribers, listeners, says couple. A few of my person who watch my video when I'm live always telling me about the thing, and I told them already. I told the building department, but you know how life is. I just have to hope and pray that everything is not no catastrophe and then I'm not aware or anything. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons why I like to be up late at night too. T Sum 3210, how are you? That's a good number. 3210, that's a good number. How are you? Greetings to one and all. So just pray for your queen, man. She goes through a lot, but I'm a fighter, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna fight. So how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I'm doing good. I came home, we chilled for a moment when the kids, eat some things, talk to my mom, send my aunt a birthday wishes, which was yesterday. Because actually today, you see, when you don't go to your bed at night today, that's the problem. Rolling with the punches, I love that. I love it. Yes, man. I do the same too. Sometimes roll with the punches too much too, but then I just roll with it. You know what I mean? So, yes, I love that. We gotta roll with the punches, accept changes, and it's actually a song too. Rolling with the punches, accept changes. And I'm learning to accept changes as well as learning to also have an opinion. Not all the time I must have an opinion, if that makes sense, but I have to know how to have an opinion, and when it's necessary, or sometimes it don't necessary. Sometimes it's just a mood kind of vibe. Sometimes your mood, and then somebody might say something to you, and then your mood kind of collide with what somebody say or so. But it's the beautiful part of life is awareness, and I am all for rocking with awareness. You know what I mean? Because then treatment is out there. Motivation is out there, encouragement is out there, music is out there, upliftment is out there, everything is out there. So I like that. So hope everybody is doing amazing. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by. So I'm not doing nothing much, and then my kids mess my game up. I don't know where they do the head of it. Guys, I need to get my life back together. I get my living room up the other day, nice and cute and everything. And my son walked back in here, and they have a song said, turn it up, turn it up. Oh, yes, he sure turn it up. Because right now, uh, where is that thing? I need to hide this. So I need to get back my living room together. He said, thank you for having us. No, thank you guys for coming in. It's the other way around. I gotta say, thank you guys for coming in. It's the other way around. Thank you. You know what I mean? It's the other way around, but thank you. I like the balance that you said. Thank you for having us, but it's the other way around if you look at it, because I'm the one trying to be a YouTuber. I'm the one trying to be a roller coaster YouTuber. You know. So thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate. You know what I mean? You see, I love your accent too. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Appreciate. It's just so funny we can't hear everybody in voices unless you have a what they call it, like StreamYard, if you have a link where people wanna come in. Or so, because I love to hear the different accents. I love it too. Trust me, when I hear other people talk and stuff, it amazes me. You know? It amazed me too, so I love it. Jason Bishop say, can I have it now, my queen? Hey Jason, I haven't seen you in a good look while. How you doing? How you doing, Jason? You know, I don't see where these kids do it. Guys, this queen need to get her life together. You know, I get it together and then it go right back out of shape, out of bound. So this queen is a fantastic. This queen need to get her life together. I mean real, gotta get their life together for real. It's like you put something down and you can't find it. Don't that be either you're losing your mind or your mind run left you, or your mind hiding. My mind hide from me all the time. I say, you see this resilient queen? She's a hot mess. Let me go hide from her. I'm tired of her. Only if my mind could laugh after me, then you know what he's saying for real. Where is it? I'm looking for this thing. Oh my goodness. But I hope every one of you having a fantastic night, as Jason Bishop here said. He said, can I ask you something? As long as it's nothing personal, too personal, you can go ahead. What is it? You can ask me anything as long as it's not too personal. And if I don't want to answer, I'll just not answer. But you can ask me question if you want to ask me. If anybody want to ask me question, as long as it's not too personal, because as I share from day one, I said when I can share my life, I will definitely share my life with you. Like, go in depths. Oh, I don't tell my age, but I'm gonna say if you could do a guess game now. How old you think I am? Cause you've been watching me for a good look while now, Jason. So, like how you asked that question, how old do you think I am? Let's play the guessing game. Let's do the guessing game now. How old do you think I am? Anybody who can guess, even though guessing are, you can guess and guess wrong, but it don't hurt guessing. Ooh. I like that bracket. It's an expanded bracket. May I live to see 76. I would be so beautiful. So in between 36 and 76, which one do you think I am? You gotta choose a number in between 30 and 76. Let me see which one you think I am. Because you put the number there, so let's work with the number 30 to 76. So choose a number between 30 to 76 and tell me how old I am. Ooh, I said nobody can tell if I am 17 or 40. I love that T song. I love that. You're like me. Only who know my age know my age. I promise you. Only who know my age. Ah. YouTube know my age for sure. They know my age. And anybody who know me, they should. I hope they know my age. Because sometimes you think somebody know your age and they don't even remember how old are you. Okay, 17, 17 or 40. Ooh. You think I'm between 17 or 40? Jason Bishop said 39. Hmm. Not bad, but I am not. Not bad. Good guess. But I am not. You gotta keep trying again. You said 30 to 76, so we're working with 30 to 76. How old do you think I am? Because sometimes you're looking at the way somebody talk and you could say they look like they 40, 50, but in actuality they could be even younger too. So you have to also bear that in mind because it depends on how you were raised, the old soul kind of vibes you were raised amongst. Ooh, wee, Jason Bishop. Wow. I wish. Wow. I wish though. I'll take all those numbers down. I wish. I wish I was there and I wish I was there. I wish. Let's work with your number 30 to 76. Keep guessing, Jason. Yeah, you're not bad, Jason. Keep guessing. 43. Wow. This is like adding injury to insult. I'm just gonna have some fun with the age bracket numbers here. It's 39, 35. Which one is closer? Now you're gonna have me counting on my finger to see which one is closer. So my age is a 47. Wow, Jason, you're about to run me off of the planet. These are 32 10 cent throwing Powerballs numbers. Exactly. You know what? That's a good thing. I should write it down because I buy my Powerball every now and then. Even though I just buy them, I put it in my handbag and never check them. But that's a good one, T-Sum. Is it T-Sum or T-Sum 3210? That's a good one. You know who play their numbers. I do buy it every now and then. I was working with a pen just now, and even my pen running away leave me. Even my pen. Everything I got run away. Ooh. They have a song say, hey, it's a 45. They say, LOL, all the odd numbers too. Why? I'm telling you. Hey, Jason, man, listen, I'm going to write these numbers down and try to be the Powerball. If we win some money, Jason, then I will tell you my age for real, okay? So I will try the Powerball for sure. I'm going to write it down. Oh, actually, I didn't cook today. I'm sorry, I didn't cook today. I did not cook today. All I did was eat some leftover. Anything was in the fridge called leftover, I was in the middle of it. Oh, I like your number. Hey, Mr. 45. Ooh, Jason, boy, I'm telling you, you just adding a whole lot of band-aid to my sore. Jason, I like how you put me in ages. Eh? You say I made breakfast for dinner. Oh, you made breakfast for dinner? What kind of breakfast did you make for dinner? I'm curious to know what kind of breakfast was that. Was that pancake or hash brown or what? I don't know. Oh, now you're gone to 55. Wow. So you're gonna go you go 45, then you minus one. You add no, you add. Sorry, you add. You just going up, boy. I'm telling you. No, sir, Jason. I made French toast and egg. Oh, that sounds good. Actually, I can't even tell when last I ever try a French toast because I'm not always a big fan of French toast. I more will try the pancake than the French toast. I'm not a big fan of French toast. But like the bread, I'll probably if we're working on the grill, I will grill that. So we're gonna try some number here, tease some, and if we win some money, then you know who gonna get some of that money. Jason Bishop. Here we go hunt him down. Just to tell him what age. We're gonna give him the money with the age up on there. So that's what we gonna do, okay? With Jason, we go make sure you get some of that money. We have to. Because you put these number out there, so we have to. Well, and you know what's so funny? We could be laughing, and then I go buy these numbers, and then you turn your girl into a millionaire. Eh? Sometimes we be laughing after some things, and then all you have to do is just go say, "Let me go, just try my luck," and then you try your luck, only to realize you didn't even know it would have paid off, and you'll be shocked. You know what I mean? You'll be shocked. And I put that 17 up in there, 240, and that 30. Wait, Powerball go from how much numbers? I don't even know. I don't even know. You say I'm about to use some of them numbers actually. Actually, I'm just using them too. I'm literally writing them. I'm gonna write these number down. And you say 49, man. Jason, man. Me, I tell you, Jason, say 49. Lord, any day you put me up there, I'm telling you. 49 will become the new 19. You say you're gonna play them and laugh with my ass off. Yes, man. It's true. Because, many times we're laughing after something, and then it's like numbers like these, and then only to realize that you could have played those numbers, I'm not a gambler, but every now and then I might just try to buy the Powerball or something. Every now and then, just to try my luck. But I'm not a gambler, so I don't spend money gambling because I want to gamble. But every now and then I try my luck. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with trying your luck. Try my luck. Don't worry. That's the show I would want to go on. That game show where they hit the ball, and then if you want me come and you want me say, you don't got that money in your bank. And I'm like, what? I feel it for the people who got so much money in the bank, and then they want me just come, they hit a whammy, and they want me just come and just take all that money, or when they hit a whammy again and no money in the bank, and they want me get mad. Oh my God. Say go, but Jesse, you have some good guesses, but since you have enough number, I can tell you which one was close enough to my age. I won't tell you exactly which one was close. By the way, how old am I? I don't even know how old I am to be exact. But one of your number was very close. Only one number you get that was very close. Well, it actually was above, but I could calculate from in between. So it wasn't, yeah. Well, basically probably 2. Is it 2? No, it's not 2. It's 1. One number. That was very close. Yeah, I would just have to do some subtraction. So it's not the actual age. So you owe some old girl. You say, yes, I had to learn the hard way that gambling isn't really for me. Yes, man, those things, But, actually, when I was studying, though, I think some of these things, if we are not a gambler, I think some of these things, the only time you should be gambling are like, if you're down on your knees to the point where you're like, that is it. This is the last try. You say, let me go try my luck. Then you might get a one wild wild win. But other than that, if you're doing okay or so forth, don't even try it if you're never born a gambler. Because you go try it, all you're going to do is just keep giving your money away in gambling. you know. But I used to try it when I used to go, like when I compete in different events. And I want to go to this race, and sometimes the race can be pretty expensive because you're volunteering your time and stuff, and you have to pay to get in the race. Sometimes it can cost like $6,000, $4,000, $3,000. I'm talking Jamaican money. Over here is normally like 40, 50. The highest I ever paid over here to run a race was, I think, $50. And yeah, $50. In Canada, it was like 50 Canadian as well. So yeah, like 50 Canadian or 50 US. That's the highest I ever paid in a race, like actually in the country, you know. But it just goes to show that I wanted to go to a couple events before. Man, I couldn't find that money to go, and I want to compete in it. And I think they had some incentives in there as well. So I went down by this shop. There was a shop close by me that sell numbers. I went down there and I just go buy some numbers, and I said whichever one win. Even though you had to spend a lot at that time to buy a bunch of number to randomly hope that one will catch, and he catch that day. And the race was in the afternoon, and listen, I went collect the money and went to the race. So that was very good. But only when it's for a cause, because I was volunteering my time and stuff like that. So that was good. So he was able to help me pay my fare. So, but such is life. So anybody else have any other questions? That one was a good one right there. Just one answer is very close, but you have to subtract. That's all I'm gonna say. One answer was very close, you just gotta subtract. From the 30 to 76. Ooh, you know what? I'm not even looking bad when somebody said 30 to 76. Because I know this person, he told me his birthday went ahead the other day, and he said he turned 81. I'm saying, what? You turned 81? I couldn't believe the person turned 81. And I'm like, I say, you turn 81 and you're driving everywhere, you're going everywhere. Oh, like, God go with you, man. If you turn 81 and still driving yourself around, you're the gem of the gem. You know what I mean? I think you have people in their 90s still driving too. I think so. I'm not sure. But you do have some people that probably in their 90s still driving. But if you 81, he just turned 81 and he drives everywhere. And the good part of it, his memory is intact. He's like a Google map. So that's good right there, you know? I'm telling you, that's good right there. Because even when you're young, sometimes you don't even get to have that kind of age to be driving around and still remembering where you need to go. Your mind is still intact. You know what I mean? So that's a plus within itself. That's a plus. And longevity right there. Oh man, that's a plus. But you know, secret to good life is just having fun. You know, don't take everything so literal. You know, something bad you just dash it out your system quick and fast, and have fun. You know, enjoy life, eat well, eat healthy, take up your. You know, if you're not a person who eat a lot of vegetable, you know, and you take up your vitamin, exercise, sleep, adequate rest, you know, all these things. You know what I mean? And prayers and all these things work, man. Give you a long life, health, and strength. I'm from families that are on my mother's side that are long life, long life. They have long life. It's like you say, long live the king. They have long life. You know, my mom, my grandma, my grandfather, they had long life by my mom's side. You know. So that's a plus right there. You're 81 and you're driving everywhere. You know they drive rough over here. Are you 81 and you still rolling wheel, can press gas? Remember now, you know, and it's so funny. You could be 81 and pressing gas, But then when you get out the car, you can barely move something. You can barely you can't walk that fast, but yeah, because you don't need that much to press on a gas. You just need to know how to balance the car, the road, and everything. You don't require you to have to just jam in at the gas like I rev out the gas, rev out the engine. You know what I mean? Just gentle tap and go, and then it gradually increase. So yes, family, I'm just here and everybody sleep except this one sitting up looking like she lost her mind and she trying to find it back. You lost your man. So hope everybody doing good on this late night. It's Friday morning. So good morning to one and all. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Crazy Queen. Welcome to Resilient Queen. Welcome to all of it. Oh, we're doing good still. We're doing good still. Yeah, I need to get my life together. I can't barely find anything I'm looking for. So I definitely need to get my life together. For sure. Yeah, but I'm so happy, guys. I'm making so much great progress. You wouldn't understand. You say I'm gonna have to hop off and go to sleep for work. You have a great day. Thank you so much, T Some 3210. I like that number too. I should write that down for a daily before. So you have a blessed morning because it's morning now for me. 3210. So thank you all for stopping by and thank you all for chit chat a little bit with me here. I appreciate each and every one. And if you have to go get some rest, I appreciate every one of you. So blessings, man, love and respect. Yes, man, I say me as well. Bless up, man. You know what I mean? Bless up. Rest is important, and then easy when you have to go work and sleepy. You can't function. Yes, man. Manners, love, and respect. Stay blessed. Thank you so much. Likewise. We didn't call those words when we use those words like therefore, likewise. I forget. Lord, what they call them? Preposition? What they call those words? Lord, I don't remember. In addition, furthermore, when you want to join something together, you use those kind of words. What they call them? Conjunctions? Are they calling conjunction? Lord, I'm not an English person, family. So anyway, such is life. We're growing up. We will learn, but I will definitely try these numbers. I know somebody who loves to buy numbers, so I probably could call her when she wake up in the morning and say, hey, somebody was guessing my age and guess what they said. So and so. So you never know, you know what I mean? So everybody that have to leave, thank you all for stopping by and everything. So you go get some rest, guys. You see me, my eyes them don't have no governor, and then the next day I probably knock out. But I'm grateful, family. I'm grateful. Eyes don't have no governor, but they knock out tomorrow. Trust me. You don't see me bleach 2 consecutive days in a row. And normally I will stay up till like 2, 3 o'clock. And it's compulsory, but most time I will stay up till like 1 o'clock or so. Lady Jinx, CEO of Cash, she said, greetings. Bless up yourself, stopping by to say, hey, love. Hey, CEO of Cash. How you doing, Lady Jinx? Say, hello, Queen. Greetings, Lady Jinx. Bless up yourself. Bless up to each and every one. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I know it's late, but your queen is just here crazy. He said, hello, everyone. They left already. They got to catch a quick nap. You got to get nap for work. Work. Work nowadays, You say, I'm well, say you're light on. Yes, man. Bless up yourself. I was on my computer doing some important work, and then I have to stall because I have to wait. And then I say, all right, then let me just come on here since my eye is still looking like they about to be up. So I said, let me come on here. You know what I mean? They say I'm well. So greetings to one and all. Greetings, greetings. But I understand because it's late. So anyone that is here and you have to leave or so that's fine. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. You know what I mean? So manners, love, and respect to each and every one. Because this is the crazy queen. So you know how we go. You know how we go. But I'm here, I'm giving thanks. And I get my car back, so I'm so grateful for that. I am so grateful. I just need to go check my oil tomorrow, make sure everything is good. Check my what they call it, Freon and everything. You say why so dark? Because the time is so hot. So when you turn the light off, it cool on the inside of your house more than when you turn the light on. You turn the light on and all you do is hot and muggy. So we just turn the light off, have the TV light on, but my TV now, it would be brighter, but it start acting up. So you have two different screen right now. My TV is black and white. My TV, yeah. Yes, so yes, man. But I have light on, it's just over that side. And then the living room typically don't have no light. Yeah, my living room, you don't have no bulb or anything, so I have to buy one of those bulb from Family Dollar, those nightstand. I had to buy one and plug it in. So I turned that bright light off because we're camping in the living room and my kids are sleeping. They're not leaving me. So if I'm in the living room, they're going to be right there with me. So they all sleep in the living room. So, because the house can become muggy, when the time too hot. So once it turn off all the light, then it cool down the house. It cool it down more than when all the lights is on. So, and then as I said, my kids is sleeping. So they're not leaving my side. So anywhere I'm at, they want to be there. Last night we sleep in their room, but they don't want. They don't even like sleeping in the room. They just like their mama. They don't like sleeping in no room. So we just do the cutting edge on the floor, right there on the floor, baby. Just spread out the mat or whatever it is, a blanket or anything, and we good to go with some pillows. Good to go. You can't tell me I'm not in a bed. And plus I got a futon out here as well, but touches, I ain't worried about none of those things. I ain't worried about none of that. Just relax time. So I hope everybody having a blessed night and you guys are doing good. I'm drinking some iced tea. So that's all we're doing. Yes, yep. And then your girl is here. Your girl is here. I'm just in literally a little piece of crop top. Can you imagine if the light was on, you'd see what I mean? You probably see my whole tummy out the way. My whole tummy out the way. But we're doing good otherwise. Tracy Local Learning said, good night, resilient queen. Good night, Tracy Local Learning. How are you? Your crazy queen is here. The crazy girl is here. Get off the computer late, so taking care of some business. And now she's up. But don't let this queen eye fool her. You see, tomorrow she can't hold up. Tomorrow this queen eyes can't hold up. To save her life, she won't be able to hold up. Plus, I have an important call to make. You say I am super sleepy, almost asleep. Yes, man. But Tracy Local Learning, we say get rest. Rest important. Rest important. So don't burn the midnight alpha resilient queen tonight here. I like to say replays around the corner too. Replay. Hey, replay. Hey, that's one thing we have to give YouTube credit for. Replay. I can always, even from the other day, I've been doing a lot of replay. A lot of replay, meaning that I'm just getting, watching a lot of replay, you know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing. You say, I will come back tomorrow. All right, Tracy Local Learning. Bless up yourself. It's a lot of replay sometimes, because everybody have to do what they got to do, so I understand. I respect that. And sometime in the morning time now I notice when I get up and I pray and everything, I heard the voice say just put a few channel on and move around, get what you're doing, because I have the device, I can do it. You know what I mean? So I can do it. They can't do anything because they full, but they can just turn on and watch, you know. So family member now, they get on the rest, yeah. Brazilian Queen is here. You know. I don't know how this thing connect that my son sleep. I was gonna ask him what he sleep. And I had a beautiful day yesterday too as well. I had a beautiful day. I need to check my email too. I had a beautiful day yesterday. I can't complain much. You know, getting back my car so I don't have to stress myself because the poor bike, you see, the day before I had to call somebody to give me a ride. Well, call my church brother. Like church brother there. To give me a ride. So okay. So you know it's not easy out in the street, but you know we're doing it. We're doing it, so we say we're thankful, we're grateful, you know. So want everybody to bless up themselves, man. You know, man has love and respect to each and every one. We are doing it, man. We are doing it, you know what I mean, family. We're doing it. It's not easy out in these streets. You know, easy at all. Yeah, easy. You know, easy at all. So it's not easy, baby. It's not easy at all, but we gonna make it happen, you know. We're gonna make it happen. So good night to everyone. Good night to everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Hope everybody doing good. I bought this game for my son's birthday, and all I do is gonna trying to play. But I'm doing patterns the pattern way. I'm doing it the pattern way. They have them at Family Dollar. They Connect Fours. I love them. They teach kids patterns. And then it's a good. This can also use if you have little kids. You can teach them some maths. You can teach them this as well. So you can ask them. So how many you see is in each row, and they have to count the row to tell you how much they see in each row. So that's beautiful. You know? That's beautiful. You know, anything you see, it may look fun. So when you don't want the person, when you just use the thing there to cover it down. You turn up all the reds. So you can use this to teach a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of stuff. So bless upon yourself. Okay, it's 1:56. So I'll get up there in after 30 minutes. So we just the here give thanks, you know. We give thanks, give thanks. Let me see if I can get 4 in a row. 4 in a row. Yep. I'm just playing around. Let's see. So see if your girl is gonna get 4 in a row. I want to see who win the game. I want to see who. I want to see who wins the game. It's me alone playing, but I'm just picturing me playing with my son, because we were playing it on his birthday and he was cheating the game. He was cheating the game so bad. His brother started crying. So we want to try close all the slots. I'm trying to be the red one, but let's just see who. You have to get 4 in a row with a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal to win. The red one is cheating. The red one is a cheater. Cheating. So that's what it is doing right there. So let me see who win. Okay, you gotta get 4 in a row to win the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 yellow over here. Gotta be 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 here. So let me see who win. It seemed like they tie because the red got 4 here, basically in the row here. Yellow got 1, 2, and then the red again. So basically they tie. They tie for this game. So I just have to let it back up. So they tie. They tie for this game. They tie. So I get this Connect 4 from Family Dollar. They charge you $10. $10 for them. Each one of them come with 21 in the pack. So remember now, family, if you have to go to bed, appreciate you guys for stopping by. So this time I'm gonna do it in a different way. Put 4 in a row and see. That's 4 in a row. So thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate it. And I'm getting old now. Today I am feeling like 76 years old. I am 76 today. I'm a grandma today. I wish I was a grandma today. I wish I was a grandma today. Grandma, where are you? This game is nice to play with your kids. They love it. Especially when they pretend like they're winning. And you know they're not winning the game. They know they're not winning the game. So what I'm trying to do now is just create a pattern. Red, yellow, 4 and 4. 4 and 4. That's how we do. 4 and 4. So now we're doing the red. Yeah. Red. This song say red, red wine. Do 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 do. Red wine. It's late at night, girl. Stop this screaming. It is late at night. You need to stop the noise. That's the problem when when they sit up late at night, even though there's something important I was doing. So that's what happens when you sit up late at night and you don't get to go to bed. Now you start like so I'm gonna do a pattern now and close that up. Okay, close that up. One. I'm just making something. This is fun when I keep playing it though. It is very beautiful when there's somebody playing. Because you don't know how they're thinking to place this object that they're gonna place. But at the same time it come out so beautiful, you know what I mean? It just come out so beautiful. I like it. It's very easy to set up. I have one before, so now we end up have 2 of these. We have 2 of these at the house here because when we got it, sorry, I dropped it the wrong spot. I lost that. So let me get that one. We just lost it. I got 2 of those because when we move, when we come in here, I just lost it. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. When I just moved here and I didn't understand what it was about, then it I lost the piece for this. The piece is you won't be able to see, but I'll be touching it. This piece you have to snap this piece on so these don't fall out. And so I have the other one, but you don't have no thing bottom. So if you throw anything in it, it's gonna drop right off. So yeah. So yeah. So this time let me see. Let's start off with the yellow. Yellow. And then this will go quickly. So let's quickly place some under here. So greetings, good morning. Good morning to you. Your crazy queen is up. I'm just gonna randomly place things. Good morning to you. Your crazy queen is up. Acting crazy, you see. Playing all the games and making a bunch of noise. Yeah, yeah. Let's see who came in. I'm just randomly placing, guys. I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. I'm just randomly meditating. Just not following all the way. No manual. And then I'll be going to my bed. And then I'll be going to my bed. So you see me yawning. That means it's time for this crazy girl to go to her bed. Once you see yawning coming in. Okay, so that's all. So if I was on my computer and doing what I was doing and then I don't feel his sleep went back up somewhere. I don't know where it went and stuff. And when you see me start yawning now, then you know resilient thing yawning is telling me, hey, if you're not hungry, then it's time for you to pack up and go to your bed. pack up, pack up yourself, and go to your bed. So I bought this game for my son's birthday and he loves it. We were playing with it, but he was cheating. He was cheating the game. He was cheating the game so very much, but it was super fun. The little one though, he don't know how to take loses though, so I gonna have to guide him on that one because as soon as his brother start play the game rough with him, he don't like it. He start crying, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I gonna have to straighten that out, you know what I mean? Because a part of life is that you can't win everything. So this is how the pattern looks. So I like it. This is the pattern. Yeah. So I like it, but I ain't playing no more for the night. I gotta put them back. I just gotta sort them back because each one of them supposed to be 21 each. The yellow supposed to be 21 pieces, and red is 21 pieces. So do the maths. 21 and 21 is 42. Do the maths. Is that right, people? 21 and 21? Yeah. Got 20 plus 20 is equal to 40. Yep. So I'm going to count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 yellows. Yeah. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So each bag got 21. And as I said, I got basically we end up got 4 of these now. 4 of these. So we got basically 84 pieces now. Yeah. Because 42 and 42 is 84. So we have 84 pieces in all now. But one of that piece there don't have no bottom. But this is a fun game, especially if you can take loses, because when one my little son he can't take loses, so I'm gonna have to straighten him up with that. But when I went to you could tell that a lot of people buying these, because when I went to Family Dollar, see, when I went to Family Dollar, it was only two left on the shelf, and because I know what the game is, it's relaxing too, It's not. And then I like the jingles. You just hear the little sound when you drop it in the container. You just hear the little bag, the little jingles. So I like that. I like to hear sound because I was laying down too. And if my TV is not on and I'm laying down and everybody's sleeping in the house, I get up and turn my TV on. I don't want it to turn all the way up. I just want to hear some sound. Some people they just want to hear silent when they go to bed, or they don't want to have the light on or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. So we'll just turn the light off and chill or so forth. Yeah. And then it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Some places, yeah, can be. Yeah. But yeah, we alright. Can't complain. I got me some spinach. My son said, "Mommy, I need some spinach tomorrow." I say, "Yes, I'm gonna make you guys some spinach." But I was thinking maybe I could do a spinach wrap. I would have to check the freezer to see if I have any. I would have to check the freezer to see if I have the deep freezer, not the fridge up top. If I have any corn, the pack of corn that you buy, the frozen ones, I would have to check if I have that. So yeah, and I got some salsa dressing. So but I realize I'm not a big chips fan anymore. I am sorry to say that. But before, I don't know. Before I have children, I used to love my Doritos and everything. Guys, nowadays I go into the store and trying to buy me a little snack for myself sometimes. And even if I do sneak in and buy one, it's my kids who end up eating. So I realize I'm not a big fan of snacks no more. And before children, I was a huge fan of snacks. I must have my snack. But all of a sudden, Dream Girl, you said good night, Dream Girl. How are you? Greetings. Bless up yourself. He said, I am in an Indian woman friend. I am Indian. All right, welcome. You're part of our ancestors. Well, would you say ancestor? No, part of the people who came to Jamaica. So welcome, Dream Girl. Nice. Nice. Blessings to you. Welcome all the way out of India. Welcome. Yes. But I realize I am not a big fan of snacks no more. I don't know. Anybody ever realize that you used to love snack and then all of a sudden it don't interest you no more? You will eat it, don't get me wrong, but then you realize it don't interest you anymore. Anybody realize that? Because I'm like, and I said to myself, I noticed also since I don't eat a bunch of snacks no more, I am not as what would I call it? Fatigue. Sometimes eating a bunch of junk can make you fatigue, because you're not working it off, you're not exercising, you know what I mean? You just eat, and it just, I don't know, it just like sit right there, like, hello, let me just sit over here. But it's so tempting. And as I said, even right now from the other day, I have to be hiding this from the kids because I bought me the kids and they like these little gummy worms. They called gummies. Anybody like gummies? And we be eating the gummies, but I'm like, I love it so much. But from the other day, I got them and I had them for the kids because if the kids had seen them, those gummies would not be gummies no more. They would have tear them up left, right, and center. But I hide them. Well, not literally hide them. They're in my bag that I travel with every day, just in case if I'm on the road and I feel bad. Like you don't eat anything in the morning or so, and you're on the road. Just in case if I happen to be feeling bad or nauseous or anything, I like to have a bag of candy with me because you never know when anything can happen. Your sugar level drop, you might need something to bring it back up. So that's one of the main reasons why I like to have walk around with like a candy in the bag or something because of those kind of reasons, you know. Yeah. But the snacks now I realize my body is rejecting snack. I will eat it, but it gotta be out there for a while on the road and like really hungry. Even today we went to that function and they give me two snacks. I gave my the little one one. He didn't even eat it off either. He didn't even eat it off. I'm sorry, my fam. Sorry. He didn't even eat it off. So I'm like, okay, that's a good sign. And then I told her we have spinach, so tomorrow we'll make some spinach. But I'm thinking, what should I make the spinach with? Should I make it into a wrap? I don't know. Maybe I can just Google some ideas of. I don't have to Google, but if I want, I can just Google. You know, not to how to cook it, but just different ideas different ways in which people use spinach to make a dish, apart from just the meat. You know, and I have eat steak in a while. I need to get me a piece of steak. Yes, I need to get me a piece of steak. I have a bake me some potatoes in a while. I have me some sweet potato there. I need to bake me a few of them. But family, you see a girl I yawn and me telling her when I'm yawning is either I'm hungry or I need to sleep. So two things can happen, either hungry or sleepy. And even though I feel a little bit peckish, but my eyes is more leaning towards going to bed. Okay, so I'm not gonna stay any longer. I'm gonna follow my eyes and I'm gonna go towards my divan. Okay, so I'm gonna head towards my divan tonight, and I want to say thank you all for each and every one that stopped by. As I said, I know it's very late, but I want to say thank you all, and I'm making some progress in terms of my mindset, but in what I mean, the things that I was putting down, procrastinating about, making progress on those. So that's good. And then since I got back the car, then now I will be able to reach out back to the team because that important meeting I was supposed to go to, which was not yesterday but the day before, but I get the car after the event. So I'm gonna reach back out to the director or the organizer and see where she gonna place me, and then afterward then I can sign my kids up so they will be able to play sport, and I just can hope and pray that my Purdy that I never give up off of will never give up off me again. Because for so long, but I never give up off Purdy, so I hope Purdy don't give up off me ever again. You know what I mean? Just when it comes to oil changers, so because everything is coming down for Purdy to be taken care of, insurance, registration, everything. Because when your birthday roll around, here it go according to your birthday for your registration, and then I paid up in 6 months in advance for insurance. So I don't know. So I got a call almost to the end of the month to check out for the insurance. I already called already, but with every time, even though I already have an insurance, but I want to know if it's gonna remain the same, which would be good because if it remain the same, then I would just go ahead and just use my credit card to pay it, and then after that, just take my time to pay back the credit card, which is even not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea, it's not a good idea, but at the same time, you have to do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Because then, what if you don't have the money but you have the card? Might as well, because you don't want to get ticket and then you have to pay more than what you would anticipated. You know, so yeah. So everything coming up for party to get taken care of. The only good thing the registration is just a what $30 less, a few $100s, so that's not gonna be bad. But then with the insurance now, insurance is what can make you make you drive on the road without none, which you're supposed to drive with it. You know what I mean? But the insurance sometimes is so high. But shop around. I have this good company that I be working with. So when if I they try to find cheap insurance, so when I work with that company, and if I say, let's say like 6 months back, I was with another company for insurance, and the money they were charging me, and then when the next 6 months roll around, I thought the insurance would be less, but no, it wouldn't be less. They went up. And I'm like, I had to call back the company now that get help me hunt for those cheap insurance. Well, we call it cheap, but it was not technically cheap. But living in Michigan and certain part of Michigan, your insurance you will be sky high. So not everywhere in Michigan, okay? So bear that in mind. But anyway, so they helped me to find cheaper insurance. So when he had find me a cheaper insurance, he found me one that was for 6 months that was more affordable. But now I'm thinking, well, uh, let's not jump that bridge. I heard a voice say, no, don't jump. Just wait, wait. I don't want to jump too far ahead. So I'm just going to wait. All right, family? So, yes, everything coming up to party to start up. A lot of things coming up that everything I'm going to do going forward requires money to do everything. So I just have to keep going, keep pushing, not giving up, you know what I mean? And that's the only way for me to be able to probably, get some help is just to keep going. So I'm not gonna just stop, you know what I mean? And just keep going, keep pushing, just keep being me and keep showing up. And I know one day the result will pay off. And then I need to get another thing I need to get to that is gonna be very crucial, especially if I'm gonna continue to make videos. You hear I use the word continue. You know what I mean? I need a new phone. Because all these phone, let's not curse them. They did me justice for a while. So let's not argue with them. That's the thing. I don't want to argue with things that have been there for me. You know what I mean? Because like my phones, even though they're not 100% what they are, they can't really do anything much no more. But they did me justice, so I can't knock them. I can't knock them too hard. But like my personal phone, I gotta pull over the side of the road to clean my cash and all of that. So I need to get certain things up, and then I have a computer friend. So if anything I need, I can help Letty help me to sort out a few things, so that I can get everything organized up in terms of my storage area and stuff, and probably put it on the computer so that everything is not all over. 'Cause even though you can add things on your computer, you can still run out of storage as well, even though it's your computer. And then that can cause your computer to also run very slow. So once everything is organized, I know how to put things in folders and everything. So I'm not that of a guinea pig. And the funny thing, I study computer. But it's life. They say anything you're not using is gonna leave you. But family, your chatterbox queen, your irritating queen, your boring queen, your sleepy queen, your yawny queen, your crazy queen, your what do you call it now? Your drama queen, your resilient queen is gonna sign off for the morning. I gotta say morning. So good night, good morning, wherever you are. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for your likes, your share, your comment, your well wishes, your what do you call it now? Your subscribers. Thank you for everything, and add to the list. Thank you for all the persons who are watching my videos. Thanks to everyone who are helping Resilient getting our watch hours. Thanks to everyone who are helping Resilient views. Thanks to everyone who are helping Resilient likes and comments, who are holding down the comment section, for everyone who are holding down the like section, for everyone who are sending up the hearts, sending up the loves or anything. Listen to me, the 100, the 1,000, whatever you're sending up, whatever love you're giving to me, I want to say a big thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say a big thank you because it means the world to me, because a lot of milestone that I will be making going forward in the future, if it wasn't for you all out there, majority of you I don't even know personally. Like let's say 99.9% of you I don't know personally. The few that I know, And I would say I don't even know them personally, but I've seen them in my life. Like it's somebody I talk to, say hey, hello, or whatever. You know what I mean? I just want to say that I have to say thank you. Because without you all, as crazy as Resilient Queen may sound, and as crazy as she may look, and as raggedy as she may look, as conflicting as she may look, as what do they call it, role confused as she may look, mama brain as she may look, the what do you call it? You just name all the things that you'd use to describe somebody when they're ups and down with life, and the way they execute, the way they deliver, the way they do something. It is your resilient queen. You know what I mean? But I still want to say that for the people who never lose hope, and for everyone who never give up off me, never for a beat nor a second, even if you go swim and you go here, you go there, or wherever you go, and you come back, even for the persons who are watching the channel but not yet subscribe, not yet not yet hit that subscribe button. You might hit the like button one or two times, or you may just watch, or you may just send up some love, which is they would call the love the hearts, or so forth. Or you just give me the views or something. If it, if it will click off, click on. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I want you all to understand that you played a role. You played a major role in Resilient Queen, because a part of my journey on YouTube is going to be about the people who made me who I am. They don't made me to be controversial, because that's my own mind and opinion. You understand me? But just to know that I put things out there many times, and I don't even know that somebody would even hit the subscribe button for me. I didn't even know that somebody would still say, I might not like how she behaved, but I appreciate her for being who she is, or who she is. Maybe she need maybe little work here and there, but I appreciate all of you. You know, and I hope and pray as always that one day when God blesses me, I will be able to not just return in you guys' favor, not to you, because I know you guys don't want nothing from Resilient King, Resilient Queen, not Keen. But I can do something in honor of my subscribers, my supporters, my well wishers, and everything in honor to help other people. I want to mean help other people. Somebody may be struggling, and maybe, like, for example, with a little light bill, because I know where I'm coming from. I mean, listen, I'm speaking things into existence. I'm nowhere near anything. You understand me? But I'm just speaking these things into existence, that one day I can bless somebody. I know the hurdle I have with that car. For the September coming, gonna make a full blown 4 years since I got this car. And this is my very first car. And it teach me some valuable lessons, some life lessons that if I was supposed to be brand new again in terms of never driven before, but go license and get all the car and all this again, I would not do again. Okay. But I just want to say thank you all for seeing the roller coaster life of Resilient Queen. I know majority you don't buy into me talking crap. I know that. You understand? But you give me that safe space to rant and chant, and as long as I'm not being when I'm too boisterous or too vulgar or anything. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all of you. I have to appreciate all of you. And I have to give it up to the Most High for taking me this far in my journey. You know, you know, I when I started YouTube, I didn't even know I would be able to talk. I know I'm a talker, but I didn't know I would be chatting so much like a chatterbox. Now I call myself chatterbox. So maybe I don't know. I probably put out a thing out there to see who like the name Chatterbox Community, because let me write that down, because sometimes you chat so much and then you forget what you said, you know, and see who like Chatterbox Community, because then they know it's a Chatterbox. Chatterbox Community. You know, I want to mean Chatterbox community. Even if I'm be alone in my community, you're still my community. You're a sole proprietor in one man business. So that's a community. You're a partnership where two or more people are in 2 to 20 persons in there. Then you have the bigger scales going up till you go bigger ranks. You know what I mean? We have more, multiple people. Okay, so even if you don't think it's a community, it is a community because a sole proprietor, it is a community. You have his own community. It just is more of a one man band. You understand? So don't write it off. You know, even when you look at community and you will say, oh, but this is not a community because nobody here or anything. You can't look at community like that. You have to look at it. If especially I studied business while I was in school, so I can kind of push things in that area for people to understand when you're looking at communities, because a lot of people looking at community but not from a business standpoint. You know, when you're looking at community, you have the sole proprietor, which is the one man band community, where it's just a little shop and this person just selling from the, you know, they call it community shop, and just a little pop-up store, nothing too big or anything. Sometimes they may have one person helping them, but they are the sole proprietor. They handle everything in the business. They do everything. You know what I mean? They don't have nobody to help them or anything. Maybe one or two times they may have somebody to help them or so. So that's his or her community right there. So if you're looking at life from a business standpoint, that's a community right there, sole proprietor. Okay. And then when you look at the partnership now, there where people go into different partnership, like on YouTube, where people partner with other people to collab with them or so and go into partnership. Not necessarily that is for everything, but just for certain part. And that way it build their community as well. It build their fan base as well. You know what I mean? And goes that start off with 2 to 20 members. So you can have up to 2 to 20 members, like people who do StreamYard or do what's the other one called? Yeah, StreamYard. What's the other one? What's the other irritating one that locked me up? What's the other one called? Yeah, StreamYard and Restream. Okay, and even with Zoom now you have that too, and so forth. So you have so many different ways of looking at community, especially if you're looking at a community from a business standpoint. But if you're looking at it as in a way like it just surface level conversation, you're looking at it and say, oh, this person don't have no community because they don't know how to engage or they don't know how to interact, then that's kind of a different scenario. But when I look at life, I like to tie it into business, because everything we're going to do is all about business. It's all about how you structure your business. It's all about how you embrace your business. It's all about how you bring the passion and so forth. And as I always say, sometimes when you see people linger for a while with how they do stuff, is because a lot of things can be happening. One, they're still struggling to master how to do certain things because they'd have a get the time to sit down to master the craft of understanding certain technical elements that they need to understand, certain way of doing stuff, or sometimes they don't have the financial resources like that to say, all right, you know, sometimes they say you have to pay for what you want to get better life. Sometimes you might not have that lifestyle, like have that financial stability like that to say, all right, then I'm going to sacrifice to these, because sometimes you don't have that to sacrifice to make your dream come true, even though you're supposed to do what you have to do to make your dream come true. You know what I mean? But there's other means, but sometimes it take a little time for you to get there with the little means you have, because you don't really know how to use the little means you got. So when you look at life, you have to look from it from different angles. And then you can also mean that this person is just a sole proprietor, where he just want to be in the business and people just come and buy what he or she is selling. That's it. He don't want to have no more. He don't want to go into a partnership. Because once you go into a partnership, you know, you no longer become a sole proprietor. You know what I mean? That change the dynamics of your business. Change it. You know what I mean? So when you're looking at communities, you have to look from it from a business standpoint, and look at it also from, if you're looking at it with common sense knowledge, then you have to look at it and say maybe this person don't know what they're doing, maybe this person don't want to learn, maybe this person will having issues, or they're just stuck in their ways. There's number of reasons as to why somebody can be stalled where they're at, and many times we would be looking and judging, but that's not going to help. I mean, what help is when you have knowledge and you can share it. It's not just to say, but look at this person not doing it and you're not sharing anything. That's not helping. What I mean? That is like, hey, I'm aware of what's going on, and I know I need to do this and do that, but in due time. And then at the same time too, sometimes the people around you that you have that know they can do these things, you are also scared to ask them for help, because their mouth alone tell you that you don't want to ask them for help because of the way they perceive certain situation or certain issues that arises. And over time you pay attention to them and you say, you know what, I know this person know what they're doing, and so, but I don't want to reach out to them because they might make me a mockery, or they might judge me, they might make me feel some kind of way. So therefore, I will just butter till I can't butter no more. What I mean? And that's why a lot of people sometimes triple struggle, and it's not that they want to struggle, but sometimes is to control their own community and also to control their peace of mind, so that people don't just continue to drag them. They rather just drag themselves. What I mean? So that's why when I say to myself that when I look at what I'm doing and what I am building, it may fluctuate all the time, up and down. My channel is like a fluctuation where sometimes it's up in good spirit, sometimes it's down where maybe chanting, ranting about something or frustrated about something. But a part of life is to balance myself, so that when others come up later on and look, they can always remember that, you know what, we used to have a queen. They used to have a queen up here called Resilient Queen. She not always being this smooth sailor. She's not always smooth sailing, meaning that you just have those people who are just straight smooth sailing. They never drop a beat, they never miss a beat, they never miss a rhythm, they never miss they have the percussion down, they have the temperament down, they have the speed down, they have everything down, they never miss a beat. You know what I mean? But I'm not like that. My community is not like that. The community I am building is a balanced community where that I want people to look at me and see me for me. Not just see me if you say I'm putting out something that they only see one side of me. I want you to know what when something trigger me, you at least you can say, okay, if you're on my live, you will know if somebody says something to me, and okay, this one brush Resilient Queen, because listen to Resilient Queen chanting. You understand Resilient Queen from that aspect if you want to get to know her. You know what I mean? So you know that even if you get to know me in real life, then you say, all right, then I know not to mess with Resilient Queen certainly, because I know what's gonna brush her. You know what I mean? I know what's gonna trigger her. I know what I can say and cannot say with her, because I watch her for so many years, or so many weeks, so many months. So I don't want to make nothing trigger her. And that's how you get to know someone. You know what I mean? If they're being their true self, not just fabricating the story to make it look appealing, because even in English language, we talk about appealing. Things must look appealing. So even though sometimes people make things look appealing, doesn't mean it's appealing for real. Doesn't mean what they're saying is really occurring in their life. But to suit their viewers or their subscribers or their watchers, or so everybody want their thing to look appealing. It's like putting up beautiful thumbnail, putting up a title. Sometimes you even have a title, and then sometimes when you watch the title not matching the video either. It just have a title, you know what I mean? So what they call it clickbait and all these things. So that's why, I want you guys to see me like this. And these things are not deliberately done, yeah, but they just come natural. Natural. You know what I mean? I'm a person like this. I want to be able to express myself, even when I'm old and wrinkled away. I want to be that girl that express herself. I don't want to be the girl that people who used to tell, "Oh, shut up, don't talk to me." Oh, do no. I don't want to be taking people insult and don't have a voice. You know what I mean? I don't want to just always just sit there and just sup what you're saying and you're not listening to what I am saying. I don't want that. And I want other young girls out there that sometimes they may feel that they don't have people who want to listen to them. They don't have people who will see what they're going through and appreciate them for standing up for themselves. I'm that girl that will stood up for you. I'm that girl that will face the trials with you because I want you to understand that hey, you're not alone. I've been there. I've been where people tell me to shut up. I've been there where people tell me don't talk to me, don't this, don't that. So I learned nowadays that when I get my voice, I will use my voice. I just have to always make sure that I don't go too much overboard because trust me, I can. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be that way. But I want to strike the balance to show people this side of me that is fun, this side of me that is silly, this side of me that is crazy, this side of me that is very inspirational. Because I'm from a young girl, I'm very self motivated. Anybody know me can tell I am very self motivated. Very. I don't drive by people, I drive by me and God. When God is in the midst of my life, He drive me. Sometimes I let the world get the best of me in terms of how I do things sometimes, and I know that's not by God's grace, and I have to catch myself back, and I have to go back to the drawing board and talk to Him. Enjoy with Naomi. Greetings, how are you? Blessed morning to you all. So you know what I mean? So I know where I am coming from, and I want people to see me for that, not just the bubbly person all the time, because I know this world don't build and bubble it all the time. So they have to get down to business. Do you enjoyed yesterday? Yes, yesterday was a beautiful day. You know, I get my car back and everything, and I enjoyed myself yesterday. You know, getting my car back and everything. You know, so that was a big blessing right there because now I can go get all my dirty laundry and go laundry them at the laundromat and freshen them up and sterilize up everything and be back on track again and then get the ball rolling for a lot of stuff. I have an important appointment now. I gonna have to drive a good look a while so I can get that out the way as well. You know what I mean? So I just gotta make the appointment look later. So yes, man. But I want to let people see me for who I am because it's hard when you maintain a certain level of things in your life, family. If you understand what I'm saying, like let's say I come on here and I'm this person who you never hear argue, never hear curse, you never hear yet use profanity, which we say expletives, same thing. You never yet hear me yell, scream, like oh I have little ones in the house, so you know I'm a mama. Yeah, you never see me on certain terms. Then when you see me out of character, then if I'm building that character, eh? So when you see me out of character, you will not appreciate me later. You see what I'm saying? So I rather you guys see me now in my elements, all my elements, and you know this is resilient queen. She don't play. She's this. She's straightforward. She's sometimes conflicting. She's sometimes confused. She's sometimes forgetful because I struggle with memory loss every now and then. And so I have my what they call it provision that I take because I go to pre-clamps and all that. But I'm learning by talking and engaging and sometimes I'll be saying, "Hey, how are you?" But if somebody say, "Hey, how are you?" and they don't respond to you when you say, "Hey, how are you?" You can't go out there and say, "But this she don't engage with you guys." If I say, "Hey, how are you guys? How are you guys doing?" and you don't respond to me, reply to me, I'm not gonna ask you no more question. I'm just gonna keep going. You know what I mean? Because a part of life is that if somebody say hi to you and you say, "Hey, how are you?" and they don't answer to you, you gonna wanna keep talking to that person? No, you're just gonna leave it alone and just continue to do what you were doing. That's all that is. Doesn't mean that you have no beef with that person or anything. But if nobody wanna engage with you in that way, some people know that if they engage with you, they think you're gonna get better ratings, and then so what they will do is put up a blockage You know what I mean? It's like they don't want to respond. But in actuality, that don't have nothing to do with me. At least when you come and you speak, I speak. Hey, how are you? Greetings, welcome, bless up. Manners, love and respect. And if you don't want to say about those things, that's not my problem. You know what I mean? I said what I gotta say. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to engage, that's different. I totally understand. Because as I said, some people just want to listen. Some people don't want to engage, period. So when somebody will look at your community and they will say, "Oh, but there's no engagement here, there's no this." What if people, some people are selfish, you know? Some people know who to chastise, and you know who they chastise the most? The poor set of people. The people who are struggling, those are the people who always get more struggling, like they get more sufferation and because people look down on you. Yes, man. When you're struggling in life, you're always gonna have people who are trying to push you down further. And if you're not a fighter, you gonna fall for that. Let you see people have big houses and everything. You see everybody wanna be around that person. They don't wanna be around that person to be genuine. They just wanna be around that person for what that person got. You know what I mean? So I want people to see me. So I want so I want people to see me for me and look, and when they look at me later on and they can say, all right, let's say God forbid, not God forbid, let's say tomorrow morning I should go viral. Just hypothetically speaking, I should go viral. At least anybody who's gonna see me and watch and say, wait, your queen go viral? She get 1 million views, she get 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? I'm just hypothetically speaking. Then these persons now who are gonna come are gonna want to dig further into me, and they're gonna say, you know what? Now they're gonna start to have a different perspective on how they look at Resilient Queen, because they're gonna say, even though she was look a bit controversial, because she's not afraid to speak her mind and stuff with a lot of stuff, and she very opinionated, or you know, whatever she talking about. Sometimes she speak and it's uplifting. Sometimes he does, ugh. You know what I mean? Like you want to throw up. Ugh. And then sometimes they're gonna say, I'm about to fall asleep or anything. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that they can go back and look at where she coming from, and she show you that she's this person. She's not afraid to be herself. Then you're gonna have more people start to appreciate Resilient Queen. You know, and I like to put myself in the bracket so you understand. You know what I mean? So people can understand. And it's better when you do that, because sometimes when you put on this persona, it's not an easy persona to maintain. When you put on a persona to say you're only being peaceful, you know what I mean? Or you're only being a good person. But you and I in this world both know that's a lie. Even the man that's gonna employ you in life, even him sometimes gonna have a slip up of way and talk to you sometime. And it's when you check him in reality, he gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, because he know that you're not a one to mess with. But if you don't check him, then he realize he can keep going. You see what I'm saying? So even when you tell yourself, well, I don't have this, I don't have that, or anything, that's a lie you tell yourself. A total lie. You know? Because you're gonna have ups and downs in life that sometimes you're not gonna escape from. Even with driving. Before I become a driver, let me just give this a before I go. Before I become a driver, meaning I'm driving now, I used to have people drive me around, so basically chauffeur me around it. Like if I want to go here, pay them or call Uber or Lyft or whatever, or check on. There's a car here called check on. And sometimes people will be bad driving these people on the road. And I'm sitting there, mind you, I wasn't a driver yet. So my mouth was different. So people will be bad driving them on the road, and they will say, blow their hand, and they say, what's wrong with this stupid fool? Or what's wrong with this idiot? They need to get off the road. They can't drive or anything. Mind you, they pick you up peacefully. You know what I mean? You didn't know that side of them. And I'm like, I remember personally, me, this girl, used to say, don't, what? Come on, don't talk to people like that. Don't do that. And all of that, they say, wait, when you become a driver, you gonna say some of the same thing we've been saying. And listen to me, I don't say that much. I don't say that much because I barely go anywhere. I just go around the block, so I don't have much time to see all this the foolishness much, really, if you understand. Because my car was giving trouble. But let me tell you, when I used to do DoorDash and see how people don't put their indicator on, or if I'm dropping my son off to school and they wait till I'm about to turn, then they're gonna put the indicator on, or sometimes they don't put the indicator on and you and them going at the same speed, and then you almost run in there knock knock, then that's when time they gonna put the indicator on. I've seen it all, and then I'm like, what wrong with this dummy, or what wrong with this fool? And I'm saying, can you imagine when I almost make an error? How many people would call me dummy and fool at the same time? So even though you could have a peaceful person that's walking, driving, and don't mess with nobody, don't bother nobody, they spirit good, and they have good energy or so. But that doesn't mean if you bad drive, then they ain't gonna take your head off. That's all it take. And that's why it's best when you see people for who they are in a balanced element. Then you have this unbalanced element lying to people. That's not gonna help you later on, and it's not gonna solve nothing. But you know what help people? When you can say, you know what, I had my fair share of ups and downs. And you share some of that fair share of ups and downs. But when we let's say when I come out here and portray myself like everything is quote unquote good all the time, there's no ups and downs, everything is smooth sailing, then people start to look into me one day now and probably drop off our radar and say, wait. So all this time you were fake? Whoa. Hold on. Hold up. They might not be saying it to me, but they're going to probably say something like this. Hold up. You mean to tell me that Resilient Queen is fake all this time? Hold up. You know what I mean? Got people paying attention. And then that will get people to lose trust in who you are. And that's why you got to be careful. You know what I mean? So I hope that help with understanding who Resilient Queen is. You know what I mean? And sometimes everything is not led by God. Some things I'm gonna say is just me just talking surface. You know what I mean? And that's the honest truth. Sometimes you just hear something, or like I'm watching my TV and something being said or something, I might just jump it in here and quickly say it or something. Doesn't mean that have to be led by God. You will know when God is leading you. You will know when the Spirit of the Lord is leading you. If you don't, but you just keep going because the Spirit of the Lord is leading you. You know what I mean? And you will know when you're led by a spirit that is not so wonderful. Like when somebody says something to you and it didn't sit well with you, you think that's God, the Spirit led by you because that person out? No. That's the other side of you. The monster side of you coming out like, hey, I'm not the one now. Don't play around. That's not godly in spirit coming out of you right there, telling people I'm not the one. That's not godly. You see what I'm saying? So I want people to look at me and understand me for me, not look at me and judge me with nobody else, because God is the judge of all of us. You understand? Appreciation is better than judging. I was watching these content creators in Kenya, and I see where this young man went to the young lady's site there and stole a few things from her, and just by them placing him over there on their social media, and they were having discussion, because that's what they do YouTube, they are YouTubers and everything. Somebody from their community was able to donate some money so he could not have to steal anything from nobody, and they help him, they buy the material and get his bathroom and everything ready to go. You know what I mean? They buy the stuff to try help him so he don't have to steal anything from anyone. That's how you find solution. You know what I mean? But adding to somebody problem is not helping them, it's carrying them down. All right, but Chatterbox is out for the night. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to zip it. We song say, zip it up. I'm going to zip it up. So everything is not led by God for me. It doesn't matter how much we're going to call Jesus in our mouth. Some things you will know when it's not led by God. Something is just a saying. You know, when things become cliche, you say it over and over. It's like it's on a repeat. Yes. So, and not everything we're going to say with our mouth, even when we're godly. Everything we're going to say with our mouth, is not going to be led by God. When God is speaking, you will know. Okay, so be honest with ourselves so the people that is around us who are struggling themselves can understand themselves and give themselves a little more grace, because we are giving ourselves grace. We got to be honest, you know what I mean? So until then, family, walk good, your chatterbox queen. Listen, I'm out. Peace.